Good afternoon. Welcome back to today's show. Today we're going to try something that we haven't done before, something that I haven't done before, but we're going to try it anyway. But what we're going to do is I'm going to first name the colors, and then from there we'll get the things going. So today what we have is titanium white, cadmium yellow, a little bit of sap green. We got Prussian blue. Then we got phthalo blue. We got permanent rose. We got phthalo green. We got bird sienna. And we have a little bit of the ivy black. Now, when I came in today, wasn't sure what to do, what to paint, and 4th of July weekend was just over with. And I decided, why don't I just do something to do with the cityscape, and we'll do some fireworks, get some fireworks behind it. I've never done this before, but I think we could try to find something that will make it to make the work look good. So what I did, just with a pencil, I just drawed some lines. Then I put some masking tape across it. Then with just I didn't have an X-Acto knife or nothing, so I only used a pocket knife. I didn't use a ruler. I didn't use nothing. So some of the buildings may be a little crooked, but that's not the painting. The purpose is just, we're going to try something. Okay. Wow. Since I said that, let's just go into some of these colors. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the phthalo blue. I'm gonna lower up my brush with a little bit of the phthalo blue and a little bit of the black, the ivy black. And right here, I'm gonna start just putting in the night sky. That's why I wanted the black for, just to darken it down some. Some of it will be darker than others, and some of it will be lighter, and that would be okay. That's how the light sky is, especially during the fireworks, everything explodes. So I'm just going to try to get this in. This may be a two-show painting. Now I put just a very, very small amount of magic white on the canvas. I wanted it because I didn't want it to be so loose where the paint will spread so easily. So I'm working a little harder today than I usually would do. But that's gonna be okay. That's what's gonna make this painting work. There we go. Wow. And I am working it today. And the phthalo blue is a little bit heavier paint too. There we go. There. Now I'm gonna hurry up and put in some water. Get some black, put in some blue. And then right here, I'm just gonna come across and we're gonna get this water in. I want a little bit more black though. Okay, there we go. And some of, maybe I didn't put enough of magic black on this one. I mean magic white on it, because like I said, I didn't want it to be too slippery. So it's almost like working off of dry canvas. That's why you could hear all the brush marks. That's okay. I'm gonna add a little more black. There we go. Good. Wow. Now I'm going to take a clean brush, 2.5 inch brush, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to work this out where some of this you'll be able to just to get some of this movements out, just to blend it all down. If I don't like how this guy looks in the spot, I could change it around. There, but I think it looks good. There, that's all. I still have a lot of movement around on it, but once we start putting on the highlights, the fireworks and stuff, all that should just blend in much better. I am going to clean out this brush though with this heavy paint. So I'm just going to get behind here and get some paint thinner up on it. There we go. Get this one out a little clean. I probably will use this one later for something. I know that already. Let me just clean this one out too. It only takes a second. Maybe not with this one. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be good enough. I will have both of them clean out this way. If I leave it later, I could have it. But I'm just gonna just dry this off a little more. This is that phthalo blue. You gotta be careful when you use phthalo blue, phthalo green, because it will get all over everything for some reason. That's one of the reasons why I don't use it that much. It's a beautiful color though. Okay, good. Close that up. The burst, I want some of the bursts to be behind, some that's going to be up, some that's going to be below the trees, in between it. So let's see how some of this will work. Oh, I'm going to get a little bit of the mixing white, the sulfur white. I think I'm going to need that today, because this paint is so thick, and you got to have a thinner paint for it to stick to the thicker paint. That's what makes the wet and wet technique so special. Okay, I'm just going to use my fan brush. I want to see how that works. If the fan brush doesn't work, then I can use the 2-inch brush. But I'm going to go right into a little bit of the cadmium yellow. There we go. And the first burst will be right here. It's going to, like I said, some of it's going to be behind the trees, behind the buildings. So I'm just going to touch. Then I'm going to I want it to come around. So what I'm going to do I took some of the paint off, and now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull it. Now, blue and yellow makes green. So it looks a little green now, but what I'm gonna do, I am going to take the 1-inch brush, I'm gonna open it up, that's why I'm pounding it down on it, and I'm gonna get a little bit of this white. And I'm gonna put some white right in between it, and that's gonna break it open just a little bit more. And then once again, I'm just gonna flip it up very thin. There. Now I'm gonna get a little bit more white, a little more of that thinner white. I'm just gonna add more of the sparkly stuff. There. Okay. Now I'm gonna get a big one above it with the white. Then I'm gonna go in right with the red, permanent red. White and permanent red. Actually, this is permanent rose. So I don't know, it may not look so pretty, but let's try it. It's gonna come. At first it's gonna bust open. There we go. Add some white to it. Now I'm gonna start adding the stars coming around. Add a little bit more white. Add a little bit more white to this. There. I'm gonna take the fan brush and I'm just gonna move it out now, like a burst. Add a little bit more white to my brush. I'm gonna grab some of that red. There we go. Oh yeah, it looks sharp on TV. I'm looking at the screen, it's coming up pretty good. If I could just bring it out down a little bit more. There. There we go. And I'm gonna take some yellow. Now because I got the red in, and I got a little red inside the, well, let me use the 1-inch brush. I got some yellow, some red. Red and yellow will make it like a orange, and it won't be as blue as green on this one. But we'll go in here, and we'll just bring one right here. Now this gonna have a little yellow in it, a little pink because of the red. Now I'm gonna pick up a little of the white. The white is just to give it a little highlight. That's the only reason I'm using the white. It just helps to put a little highlight up on it. Okay. Then right there, I'm just gonna get some green. I got some sap green and some white. Sap green, and now I'm gonna pick up a little white. A little white, a little green. And let's make another set of colors, right? With this, just with this one right here, boom. I want it to be a little bit more whiter. Now let's see. There. Those things floating down in. Maybe one burst up here, boom. There we go. Again, I'm just going to bring that out. Let's get an all white one. It's just going to be more white than green. It's going to be, maybe there's a small one right here. That's another way I could have done it too, see that? Now this one here, I'm just going to add right to the water. There we go. Now I'm going to take my brush and just come down with it, just to blend it in some. Then I'm going to cut some of it across, just to give it a little movement. There. This way it looks like it's a little water. There. I'm going to bring some of this down later with all this and the buildings. What I'm going to do is, the buildings is starting to look, is being hidden behind here. So, what time is it? I got 6 more minutes. So let's say that, let's take away these buildings. No, that's going to be for the second show. Let me just get some of these colors. Let's pick up some of this red. And let's just burst in some of these colors right here. We got this, we got the red. And we'll finish the show with some of this. There. And we're going to work this across. Then we got the yellowish green one. That's this color right here. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. This one here would be right around here. And that was mostly just a slide. There. And then again, coming this way. Good. Okay. Come down maybe. Good. That's all for the time being. This is out. This is busting open. This is coming over. We're going to have some trees. So right now, just for the heck of it, just to start the new show, let's remove, we got a couple minutes, and I'm just going to remove this one right here. Like I said, some of these buildings may be crooked, but that's okay. This is not exactly, we're not drawing the architect from it. We're just doing a silhouette of the city. There we go. I got tape on top of tape, and it wasn't the most easiest to cut with a pocket knife. So if you're going to try to do this at home, you get yourself an X-Acto knife. There's a bridge right here, so I'm trying to save that bridge and try to keep that bridge as straight as possible. This part here. How much time do I have? 4 minutes. Well, I'm this here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to thank some of my sponsors. I'd like to thank the Thompson Easel Company for the wonderful easels that they're making. I'd like to thank the Sgt. Pepper's Bar and Grill, where we taped the last time. I'd like to thank the Alexander Company for their support of me and what they do for the show and stuff. Okay, that's what I just messed up is part of the sky. How much time I got? 3 minutes. I think this is part of the bridge down here. So there's a building here. Is that a building? That's the sky. That's the sky too. Okay. No? I think that's a building. Let me see. There. Top of the building. Okay. And if I'm right, there's one right here. The piece of tape on it. I'm just going to grab my palette knife and cut this tape off. Like I said, there's a bridge there. And then we're going to have trees down here. So it's not really going to be too big of a deal. Okay, this is good. This is good. So with that, let me see what we could do. I still got a couple more minutes. Let's just take a little white. And we'll just sprinkle some white from this here coming down. Maybe this is the sparklers that's just coming down. Then we'll just have some coming up this way inside the water. There we go. Now I'm going to take my brush and just come across with that. There we go. And with that, I want to thank you and hope that you come back again and help me finish this with Minnesota skyline on 4th of July. And with that, I would say thank you, and you have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.